Hello, everybody. I'm texting somebody who's coming to buy something right now. Head to corner. There we go. All right. How we doing, everybody? Thank goodness it's Friday night, right? My goodness. Let's see. Cindy is in the house. Hello, Cindy. Larry's right in behind her, greeting everybody that's going to be here or not going to be here or coming late or going to be around. And then we got Christina James in the house. Hello, Christina. Let's see. Larry, Christina, Larry, Cindy, Larry, Christina, Larry, Larry, Cindy, Cindy. Larry says, I got a project I need to get started on for Tim, but having to everything else, ugh. Well, that's awesome. But it has to do everything else first. Yeah. Is the weather good down there, Larry? It was gorgeous here today. 77 or 78 was the high. Oh my goodness. You just take your time. Ain't no big deal. I don't need to, but my mind is not happy till I get started. I don't know what you're doing for me, Larry, but thank you in advance. Very kind. Let's see. There's only so much you can do, Larry. That is it. Control what you can control and do the rest later. That's it. Pace yourself. Something's late. We don't have any deadlines. No big deal. He's had to change his plan on what to make it out of. Nice. Instead of plywood, I'm making it from a basswood plank. Very nice. We like some basswood. Cool. Hey, there's Denise in the house. Hello, Denise. Welcome back to the Leopard fam. Let's see. And we got Christina, Cindy, Larry. It's been a long roller coaster ride for him at times. All of us, Larry. Everybody's life is up and down. That's what life is about, full of challenges. Nobody has it easy. Even though you think somebody does have it easy, they have their issues. I promise you. Let's see. Joe's in the house. Hello, Joe. Hello, Kevin. It's your pro Walmart shopper right there. All right. Hey, Kevin, check out for Topo Chico there. See if they got a case for Mom. Crystal Lloyd's in the house. Hello, Crystal Lloyd's. And Larry says, yay, Friday Night Live. Absolutely. We took 2 nights off not turning. We weren't not busy. We just didn't go live.
You were doing
Carrie's video and stuff. You guys probably saw that up there. Joe hit 81 today and diamond painted outside. Very nice.
I wish I could do that. My allergies don't let me do
Carrie with the allergies can't do that. And not Carrie's saying hi, Crystal. And then Cindy's bringing in the rear. Boom, there she is. Hello, let's show something. Yeah, it's great weather. Been helping Mom take out old flooring to put down linoleum, put some new. Very nice. Nothing like a fresh floor, I'll tell you. Even if you scrub it, wash it, or paint it, or put a new one down.
I hope everyone watched my little unboxing. It was the first one in about 2 years.
Forever.
So a little rusty. So I had fun doing that. So, I don't know how my left.
Carrie doesn't have a mic. I'm walking over the other side of the shop here. So Cindy, been playing a little bit.
Let me finish talking.
We'll talk.
Okay. Well, you already got your little thing in hand over here.
That's what I do.
I know.
I'm a producer. I produce.
So anyway.
Oh, here, let's put you back on screen then. Everybody wants to see your pretty face.
I did get a haircut today, so actually look presentable. So, no Topo Chico. Ugh.
No, and nobody's got Topo Chico. What the heck's with that?
We got to get it from Chris.
Joe watched your premiere.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah.
Cindy watched it.
Yay. Hope you enjoyed it and got a good laugh. It's been 2 years since I've done one, so I had to go on my toes because I'm short.
Really been that long?
Yep, 2 years. Oh, that's better. It's been 2 years, and I wanted to do that because I wanted to get back into doing premieres as well. So you guys had lots of content to watch. So that was the first one in a while. So there will be more. I have a product I got that is kind of cute, and I want to share that. And I promised the shop owner I would. So that's next up on the thing.
And I'm the shop owner, so thank you very much for your promise.
It's
not me?
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Dang.
So.
Just when I thought I was getting
Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, so it was kind of fun. So I did that. I had to record 2 or 3 times because I start talking and then it didn't sound right, and I go blah 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 because I'm like, oh man, I screwed up. So it took like 6 takes before I got it correctly. I left parts out, so I went back.
It's not
and did it
really
again.
bad, actually.
It wasn't bad, and there's no editing to that.
I
so
mean,
that's-
six takes, and then you finally
What do
did
they
the.
call that?
You did one all the way through.
It was unhinged. Thank you, Joe.
Unhinged.
Unhinged. So that was no editing whatsoever. So not too bad. So that was fun. I'm going to do some more of those. I've got a couple other kits and other things to show that will be kind of fun. And so we'll do that. And got my haircut and been making orders ready for Tim for tomorrow. Be sure he's all ready to go tomorrow.
She
and
loves your
Sunday.
haircut. She got this one cut right there.
No, I got more than that.
Oh, more than that? Oh.
Not
I thought you said
much
you're going to get a
more.
haircut. You got hairs cut?
Hair.
Hairs cut?
Okay, here's that. Well, anyway, so we did do. Why don't you show the pink ones? Did you take those out yet?
Yeah, they're out.
Where are they?
You do your thing, then I'll do my thing. There you go. See how this works, Disneyland? Everybody like my tie-dye shirt?
Yeah, I'm that sorta. I got 70. I'm not 70, but I'm almost as old as Disneyland. So anyway, so I have that going on. The Kettner event has been announced. It is in April 1st to the 30th. I did have a few questions. Well, you did it in July last year. We did, but working with some of our sponsors and our schedule, it just worked out better to be in July. I talked with
Well, you can't spring into Kettner in July. It has
That's
to be in the
true.
spring.
So I worked with Crashly on a catchy title. She's really good at that. So she came up with a catchy title for us and springing in, and April seemed good. And there was a little bit less things going on in July and August, 2-month events. Because last year we were the same as Dakotathon for our whole event. And a lot of people couldn't participate in Mrs. Butter D. So we are moving that to July and August of this year. So we are doing that as well. So look for more details coming. So you can participate. We're going to have a kickoff live at the end of March for that. And details are in that group. So if you are a Jeremiah Kettner fan, please participate. He is very involved in it, along with Crash with Crashly, who licenses artwork for release papers, tumblers, cover minders, and all that in the like. So follow them. And we have a long list of sponsors. So it's going to be extremely exciting. I heard from Ann Margaret that Ditsy's Diamond Den said she has the Kettner tray, and wait till you see her Kettner tray. I have seen the image, the artwork, not the actual finished product. You will flip. Oh, I'm not looking at the mic. You will flip out. I did. I was like, whoa, I love it. So I know all you Kettner fans will love it as well. So that is wonderful. We have a couple other things in the works. We have another shop that's ready to post theirs, and we have some other things going on. So yay. All right. And there's more coming. We have a couple more that are in figuring out. And when we have those ready, we will put those up. And I will turn it over to Tim, and I will talk as necessary on the mic. Where did he go? I guess I'm still on because he went to go do something with the person. Are you here?
I'm right here.
Oh, I thought you were going to go do your thing with.
No,
Oh, okay.
right here.
Well, that's it.
Kevin, I got your package out of the front door. It's in the safe now. So we'll take care of it for you.
Oh, is it?
Hello, Christy Mercado. And Teresa's
the
back.
Raver! Yay!
Hello, Teresa. And welcome in, Christy. That is a new name for me here on our channel. So welcome in. We're glad you're here. Ask a million questions. Talk to the crowd. They know more than we do, I think.
Yep.
Okay, what else you got there, babe?
We do have some group experts here. We have, just so you know, any questions on writing pens? Denise is our writing pen expert, Denise D. She can tell you it. She has to tell you anything about writing pens along with ourselves. If we're not available, she can answer, and you can trust her answers with your life. And then we also have Jess Russ. She has come up with a couple other middles that have turned out really great on some of our pens. So she is also a group expert. Joe is our group expert and our mod here. So Joe is really good with the e-pens. And so she could answer any questions on that and what's a good e-painter to get, and as long as myself. And we use those exclusively. So ask away to those people. If we're not available or busy, they can answer and you can trust their answers. So there you go.
That's right, Kevin. I have it protected just for you.
Woo.
So, Cindy, I have been playing with the ideas of making your tray, doing some tests. And but first, we got to solve a pretty solid question out there that's in the world that really means a lot to a lot of people. Pepsi Zero or Coke Zero? I want to know. Pepsi Zero or Coke Zero? Let me know.
Neither.
I like Coke personally, Coke straight up, but I don't want all the sugar. So, and I don't like Diet Coke because it tastes like battery acid to me. But to me,
to you,
not to you, to me, I said.
All right.
So Pepsi Zero sugar or Coke Zero. And just to show you that I just don't have Pepsi, I also have Coke.
I think you mean Coke Zero, Larry.
Coke Zero. Yeah.
Come Zero.
See, I like Coca-Cola, but I don't want all the sugar. I like the flavor of that. But Coke Zero came out, and I used to be a Diet Dr. Pepper kind of guy because Diet Dr. Pepper tastes just like Dr. Pepper. Got tired of it. So I wanted to go back to a cola drink. Not big into the Sprites and 7-Ups and stuff like that. But I want to know Coke Zero or Pepsi Zero, and then I'll let you know what I think in a little bit.
And it still tastes like sugar to me.
That's why it's great.
No.
Because it tastes like the real Coke.
Now, I used to work for Pepsi back in the day, my very first job out of college in the accounting department. And
PepsiCo, which is
PepsiCo.
the overall global company that owned
Frito-Lay.
Pizza Hut, Frito-Lay, Wilson Sporting Goods, and Pizza Hut, and whatever else.
And Grandma's Cookies.
Grandma's Cookies back in the
all
day.
that. So I was
Schweppes.
I worked with the bottler financing. So when you see those vending machines at restaurants and you open and convenience stores, you open those things. We used to lease those for Coke. Diet with Pepsi, excuse me. And
Kevin also likes Mountain Dew Zero.
Yeah. So I used to always drink Pepsi, like Diet Pepsi exclusively. That's all I had. It had to be Diet Pepsi. If you didn't have it, I would be like, ugh. And then I went on a couple of retreats for needlework with some friends.
Kevin's current Mountain Dew.
I went on a retreat to a couple of needlework retreats up in Park City, Utah. And it was an annual thing. And all the ladies there love Diet Coke. And so I said, okay, we're going to have to vote. So they converted me to Diet Coke, and I wasn't working for Pepsi anymore. So I went to Diet Coke and have been drinking it ever since. I stopped a couple of times, and I told the guy at Coke up when I worked for Walmart that I think you put something in it to addict people to this drink because
they do. It's called heroin.
Gosh.
Oh, no, you didn't hear that here. Okay. So back to the important stuff of the world. Cindy.
Okay.
We are talking about your thing. Let's see. Sunkist Zero Orange is also very good. That's real close to the actual original. My real favorite is Zero Sugar A&W Cream Soda. Haven't had that, but my dad used to drink cream soda and root beer all the time.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
My mom used to have sarsaparilla.
So anyway, Coke Zero or Pepsi Zero? That is the question tonight. Okay, now, Cindy, back to your deal. Cindy, are you paying attention? Cindy, are you with me? Crafting and Crime Daily. Hey, Rebecca, she loves some Coke Zero right there. She loves me some Coke Zero. Yep.
I'm losing.
Carrie's losing. No, she likes Diet Coke. Carrie always has. And I don't like Diet Coke. I drank it for a while just when there's nothing around, but it just tastes like battery acid to me. Okay, Cindy. So this is the first iteration of your tray.
Maybe she likes it. I don't know.
Now, what don't I like about this? Looks pretty cool. A little clear on the side. It's got some micro starlight in there. When you look at the top, you can see the colors all the way to the bottom. When you look at the side, you can see it's clear. It's pretty cool.
My color design.
That's what it looks like upside down.
I picked the colors.
But anyway, what doesn't Tim like about this one? Tell me. You guys tell me. What don't I like about this particular tray? Colors are great. It's got that. It's supposed to be Maleficent. So it's got the green and the purple, and there's no blue in there. We'll see that in a second. It's got glow-in-the-dark Richard RMCT in the Disney font. So that looks pretty cool. Thank you, Teresa. It's supposed to say Richard RMCT. It's probably like Rocky Mountain Chopper Trikes or something. I don't know.
Those are the right letters and the right word, so it's not a typo.
Yeah, so that little extra dash you see in there, we're going to go look at in the megascope here, because I'm attempting a few things here while we're doing this. This is all hand poured. So let's go to the digital microscope. All right, I got to sort of hold it at an angle here. So when I printed these, let me go grab one that I printed. I got another one over here in case I screw up again. I should be selling a router here in a little bit. The guy will be buying just a few minutes, I'm sure. So this is the thing that I 3D printed out. You can see it's three-dimensional. In order to keep all the letters in the right spot, I have to put a little bit of a bridge on the back. So when you're looking at the C, what you're seeing is that bridge right there. So on this one here, because it's got a layer of clear on it, because I don't want the Richard to disappear into the colors, it's got clear on it. And one of the things, I think I made the clear too deep. So it pushed, you can see the clear all the way to that bar. And then behind the bar, you can see the colors hugging around that. So I made another one that is less clear. So, and again, the reason I can't make these letters here too thick is because I'm dealing with, where's one of those molds at? Let me grab a mold here. I'm dealing with a mold that only has limited space to the top. So when you see this mold on the side, you can see that there. See, there's the part that sticks up. But when you come around from the flat part of the tray to the side, you've only got this little area right there. And it looks bigger than it is because you can see my finger in there. That's all the room you got. So I can only make those letters so tall or they'll stick out the back. And that would look really silly. So we're playing. I don't think I need to print anymore because I got a couple of more of these Richards, but I got another one in the pot right now so that the clear is thinner and I should be able to flow on top of all that green stuff. From the back, it looks really cool. Actually, let me go to the let me go to this camera here. So from the top here, it looks pretty cool. And again, we don't want to see the letters from the back, and that looks pretty cool there. And then I had some extra, Cindy, and I made a coaster. Look at that. Just tossed it in there. I'm going to get another one too. So we're playing with this, and Cindy, we're on the manufacturing process right now with your tray, and so we're just playing. This is not a bad tray. Nobody's going to want it because it says Richard RCMT on it, or RMCT, but it'll be cool. Anyway, there's that. Make a taller mold. Yes, Larry, that would make Trey even taller.
And that's more money.
Now, one of the cooler things I did is I was making some trinket trays for the Leap. Carrie, you want to grab me one of those on top of the laser machine there? And we're making a 10 by 7 tray to be just the same, but essentially what you get is this. There's the glitter. It's got little pink pieces, and it's got some white hearts, and we put that in a clear first, laid them all down, then we poured the color behind it. If not, all of these little glitters would disappear into the color.
I was originally going to use the same color as that pink, it's baby girl pink, just so you know. And then Tim said that they would disappear. I'm like, oh, that's true. So we went with a little bit darker, light pink, no fluorescent or anything like that.
And this is what we'll aim it on the side there. This is
see
what
the baby girl pink there.
And there are little diamonds in there. Can you see those little diamonds? They're clear. We don't know how to get them to stand up, but you can see them. And there's not a lot of them. There's one there. There's one there.
And also sprinkled in there, which you can see when it hits the white hearts, is, oh, they can't see that.
What?
This.
Yeah, you can sort of see that. See, you can see it on top of that. You can see it on top of that heart there. There's a little bit of that. If you see that pink glitter like on top of that heart there, the hearts, that is the glitter that Carrie chose, which is this glitter here. Oops.
Yeah, that's a problem.
This glitter here.
It's called cherry blossom.
So it's got a dichroic effect on every piece of glitter. So it's not just pink. So as you move it around, all that sparkly, that is the glitter. Glad you love that, Joe. But anyway, that's what we've been working on, playing around, because these have to, I got one in the pot right now. It probably won't be ready till about 8:30 to pull out. So no takes on Coke versus Pepsi Zero? Thought we'd have a more rousing effect after that. We know Rebecca likes Coke Zero. We got the rundown of Larry's stuff all the way to sarsaparilla. So anyway, we'll see how the next one comes out. Worst case is I may have to reprint it to, maybe I can print the bar that's holding everything together in clear, so we could put the letters that are glow in the dark. It's a glow in the dark filament, and then get the clear to be that bar in the back. That's a potential as well. I'll have to learn more about the printer to make that happen, but we could do it. Anyway, making a taller mold, not a bad idea, Larry. I just don't have time to make a mold. These I just buy off of Amazon or Let's Resin or something like that.
And that's what is pretty much everyone does that works with resin. That's what they use. So it's
all right,
standard.
let's get serious here and make some pens, right? That's what we're here for. Here's the first one up. Let me move the shield out of the way. Why I'm turning, you guys know I put this like this so that all the stuff bangs against the bottom and goes into there. That's really what that's for. But I just move that out of the way, and then it's all gone, and we just got this down here. All right, here we go. Let's turn this on. Let's go see what we're going to do.
So this person that's being turned, this is
brand new customer.
Brand new customer. This is the pink champagne from New Year's Eve, and she is involved in Ticket to Ride. And if you've done Ticket to Ride, as you make postings and do things within the event, you earn tickets, and these tickets can let you go to customers and coupon codes and things like that. And they can purchase and do it that way. This was a customer, not a member of the Leopard group yet, and not that I can find on Facebook. So she might be playing through Instagram, but so I'm letting her know that she's being turned and where she can watch it if she should get it later.
You want to hand me those dolphin pens while you're talking?
The what?
Dolphin pens.
Oh, and so she also at least me lose my train of thought.
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride, and so she might be fairly new and doing on the Instagram instead of playing here. But I am letting her know that she can watch it later at her convenience. And this is her first leopard pen with us. So hopefully she likes the pen that she gets, and yay.
Most everybody watched me make these, but these are the submarine dolphin. This is the curly mango. It's got that chatoyance in there.
Is that the gold
Very,
one?
very nice pink. Yes, the gold one.
And gold is for officer, and the silver ones Tim did are for the enlisted.
Christina says she needs her sugar. I'm with you there. I don't need the sugar. I like it too much. And then this is the burl. And you guys remember this from the other night. They're just all assembled. They're up. They're going to be sold. Big. I put these in the submarine groups, and a big round of, wow, where do I get one? Kind of thing. But these things here are called dolphins, even though they're not dolphins. They're actually a dolphin fish, which I believe is which one is that? It's a fish that we eat a lot of. I forget the name, but if you look up dolphin fish, it'll tell you what it is. You eat it in a restaurant, but it's two dolphin fish around the hull of a submarine, very old submarine. We don't have any like that anymore, but that's what they look like. And these are like pilot wings only for submariners like myself. So that's what we wear when we get qualified. There you go. Thank you, ma'am.
Tell the story of when you went to the North Pole.
I didn't go to the North Pole.
What was the thing? Blue Nose.
Oh, Blue Nose. That's across the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, there you go.
We can't talk about that because what happens in the Arctic Circle must stay in the Arctic Circle.
Oh, I thought you stopped that. Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
You told me the things they made you do. I was like,
I can't admit to any of that.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, here we go. Blower on, knife in hand. Where did I do with my knife? I don't know where my knife went. Oh, here it is. Okay. Woo, Larry almost had to come down to your place, grab your knives, man. Okay, it's going to be rounded and pointy. 0.50. All right, we're getting down near half an inch. These are going to be 0.50. That's a 0.560, 59 right now. A little bit more to go. Okay, 0.5, 2.5. We're getting down there. Larry saying, I got something cutters to LOL or something. All right, that should be about where we need to be. Let's see. Where are you at? This is going to have a really cool little trailing bunch of goodness in there. That looks neat. Very cool. All right. So, Christy, if you're still around, say to the team. This is also known as the Leopard family. We get together a couple of nights a week. Not sure where April is. We're going to have to send out a search crew. She might be messing with the dogs, or she's using her running boards a lot. I got to get new cutters myself. Gotcha, Larry. Gotcha, baby. So we get together on Friday nights and Saturday nights and Sunday nights and maybe even sometimes Monday. We can work it in and the day job doesn't drag me off to the rafters. All right, back on this side here. You square that up there. Been thinking about another 24-hour live. The problem is, I don't know what I do for 24 hours now. We're not that far behind on orders. We're getting really caught up nicely. Maybe we'll do an 8-hour live 3 times, 3 weeks in a row. Let's see, 0.56. We're getting down there. And I think this is going to be the single pane window with 2 restraints, one on either end. Now let's measure that, see where we're at. Let's see, that is about a 0.52, getting very close. We'll do the pointy part now. Let me see if that guy's texting me. Oh. Yeah, it's in Messenger. He'll bang on the garage door when he gets here. Ooh, that's getting hot. All right, there's the rounded pointy on both ends part. Let's trim these up to be nice and square. Beautiful. Let's see, now we got to mark some stuff off here. Where'd my pen go? It's over here. Did you check Messenger, see if that guy texted? Four and a half, 2 1/4 is right in the middle. And then from that, we'll put a restraint right there. And 5/8 right there. What's that, babe?
84th and Market. I don't know where he's at.
McKee. Let me see if I can send him a. Well, I don't know where he's coming from. No. All right, let's go back here. What are we doing here? So we got 3 in the middle. We got 5/8 that way and 5/8 that way. So that'll be our. I got to think here because this is a much shorter pen. And I've got to make a cut here. Yeah, this is really going to change the geometry. Yeah, when you cut 1.5 inches off, it changes everything. I think I'll come out right here to 9/6 or what is that? 14, 8/16, 10, 11/16. That'll be pretty cool there. Let's see. My cat's got to need new cutters. Balmy, 68 degrees. Yum, yum. Yeah, the problem with getting too close to the finger holds on the end is you end up with nothing left to hold. So we got to keep it inboard a little. So we're not gonna do the restraints on this one because there's just no room. Still be a little sexy little pen. What you yelling about? What? What?
Yes, I ordered it, but I don't know if it's.
Did you order it?
I did, but now it's still showing in the cart. I thought I ordered it.
Let's close that. Your order is confirmed.
Oh.
There you go. He said he was at McKee and 84th. I don't know where that is. Okay, let's get back to business here. Me either. He'll figure it out. I send him a Google thing. Send him a little Google pin. He'll figure it out. Or he won't get a router. Okay, here we go. Oops. Here goes that piece of paper. It's gone. What's that, babe? I don't even know what McKee is. He'll find it, Care. He will find it. There you go. I don't know what to tell you. That's why people just don't order one thing. It's very possible nobody even picked that order up. Yeah, there's no tip involved. There's no delivery fee. It's like one item. Got to order some chicken salad or. Yeah. Yeah. How much is the tip? Where's the closest Crest? Is that one up by Neighborhood Market on Rockwell? Yeah, I imagine it's that one up there on Rockwell. That's today. Well, he won't deliver it if they don't have it. We had to just stop by on the way back with Kevin at the Yukon Crest. All right, that feels good there. You got a mic? Oh, okay. I know. Everybody's whipping because nobody's chatting. And that's a good thing. Just enjoying the whip. Got to get more participation on that poll, though. Coke Zero versus Pepsi Zero. About time to go get Kevin now. Okay. Is he getting anything else for you? No. How did that Topo Chico work in those little screw-on bottles or whatever? The plastic bottles. Oh, okay. Yep. I'll be busy. Denise would rather have neither. Well, that's good. What's your preference, Denise? Perrier. I like some Perrier. A little bit of lime or lemon in it. I like that. Or strawberries. Hey, Christina. How you doing? I'm tuned in, listening while working. That's cool. Can't drink, don't drink either. Yeah, I assume most people, when I was at Walmart, sold a lot of both. A lot of both. I drink more water than anything else. But I do like a little fizzy now and again. Like today, I've drank 2 liters of water so far. And I had 1 soda this morning, and then we're having this one now. Quite frankly, I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi Zero. I'll drink it because I bought it, but that's about it. Yeah, Carrie likes the glass bottles too. The Topo Chico. Denise, Sprite Zero or Evian? Yeah, get some water. Sprite Zero I like. I've had it before. It's pretty good. Yep. Open the garage door if you would. You're going to be leaving anyway. Told him to come to the garage door. I don't know why I can see your answers. I see Sprite Zero or Evian. All right, let me go take care of this little sale here for this fella. Over here, buddy. Here are the goodies.
I have hard time to eat.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You check it out. All the accoutrements there, all the accessories that come with it, power cable, the books on the bottom. Not that you probably need a book.
I don't know.
Very good.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Thank you, sir. All right. That deal's done. Never going to use that little router anyway. I have a different router that I use for doing some projects. I didn't need two. Cindy's starting to put up the march wall. Yep, it's coming quick, isn't it, Cindy? I type my answers and all my answers disappear. I can see them. Cindy or Denise. She said Sprite Zero or Evian, and then it says, I don't see my answer. Very strange. Refresh your screen. Sometimes it's just the local cache or something. Hey, Sandy Black, how we doing? We're doing very good. Yeah, I know she's in there. I can see her, but she can't see it. So it's probably her browser issue or phone issue or something like that. That happens. We're actively deleting them. Just kidding. All right, this one looks pretty cool. I'm going to buff this a little bit just so we can really see the effects of what's going on inside this bad boy. This was one of our, was this New Year's Eve blank, Carrie? Yeah, New Year's Eve blank. Ooh, that shines up so nicely with the new process. What's that, babe? I don't know either. She will be here or not. Let's go to the digital microscope. So here's this one here. There it is.
She's going to tune in. So.
That's awesome. Is that the Along the Shore blank one? Yeah, those are pretty cool. Yeah, I like this blank a lot. This one really came out cool. And of course, this end is all mica. And that's all the see-through stuff with silver flake and glitter in there.
And some copper, glitter, and a bunch of other stuff.
Very cool.
It wasn't copper. It's this kind of glitter. It's like a different than the one we put in those trays earlier. I don't know what it's called. It was an assortment from Hobby Lobby, but it has that color pink in there. And they're nice and clean.
All right, that goes in the out bucket for Kevin to buff. Yeah, how many of those you got left, Carrie?
I got some that are all green, one that has pink in it, and
Christina keeps eyeing it, but she's like, hadn't got it yet.
well, it depends on if they have fat turning or thin turning. If they're a small finger grip, you can get it.
You have a mic?
And I have a whole bunch of
Do you have a mic?
no.
Because nobody can hear you.
Well, I'm sorry.
And I can't repeat all of that information. It's terrible. Just terrible.
I've got 5. Oh no, I got 4.
My pens that came yesterday are phenomenal, says Denise. That is awesome. They were fun to do. How do you like that pink and copper and white one? Man alive. That was with the copper highlights in the metal. Man, that was just so gorgeous. Geez, sneaking up on me.
I know you're not big into pink, but you need this.
Yep.
I saw
Yeah.
that
Glad
copper
you like them, though. That's
pen
the
kit.
best part.
I saw the copper pen kit. I'm like, Denise, you need this. So I do have.
You better go get Kevin.
I know. Here, this is what we have. I have a mini.
All right, what's next? Let me get these other ladies' blanks here. I'm not holding on anything. I'm working. I'm working.
So for anyone looking, and then I have to go get the child. So you'll probably kill me for saying that, but those are what I have left.
Oh my goodness, she wants a 0.60 out of this.
Well, she's going to be on or is on.
Here's the problem. This one's not too bad there. See, these are not poured evenly.
Okay. Well, I
And
think
this
you
one
can put it on
here.
there, or you can say it on there in case she doesn't get on there, but she's supposed to be chiming in.
It's almost an inch though. Definitely an inch that way. So here's some of the quandaries of this particular blank. So we got an inch this way. So we're good that way. And we're good that way. But what we're looking at here is we've got a mold that was poured on a little bit of an angle. So this down here is 0.407, and this one up here is 0.47. So the issue with that is I need to be able to drill a hole in the center on this end and the center on this end and have it come out looking nice. So I'm going to have to cheat this one a little bit and move the center. Normally the center would be right there, so that half of this would be the half of this would be the finger hold, and the other half would be the other finger hold, and be divided in the middle. But I'm gonna have to cheat it upwards just a little bit because this one's a 0.60 finger hold. Make sure I'm zeroed out. Yeah, we are. So 0.60 finger hold is going to be right about there. And if I come down to here, I may not be able to get it to the bottom here. So I'm going to have to cheat it upwards just a hair, because the center is really not that dividing point there. The center is actually just a hair above that, because you want those stickers that we can't really see through there very well, but they're laying flat, but they're laying right in here. So that is really your center there. So I'm going to cheat it up just a hair. You won't be able to tell much, but we'll cheat it so that we can get her finger hold. Let's see. Those blanks are so beautiful. Keep eyeing them. Hope you all well. Yeah, we are great, Sandy. We're glad you're back. My favorite is the manzanita, eucalyptus, and maple. What was that one? Did I make that pen? I didn't know the names of the wood, I think. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's some good blanks. Very nice. I really like that one with the cream on the ends, with that gray and red in the middle, silver and red, or whatever the heck that was. All right, let me come in over here and do some figuring here. I'm going to come up just a hair for that one. Not too much, but just enough. It won't be perfectly in the middle. But if we're going to get that 0.60 finger grip, we definitely have to get onto that end there. Okay, this one here, this one's easy on this end. That was a little more finicky. It had a little bump on the end where the drill bit wanted to go follow the bump and go sideways. I'm like, oh, no, you don't. All right, this one here is not too bad. We'll put that right in the center on this end. And on the other end, and I'll show you what I'm taking into consideration here. Not much choice, but I'm going to have to cheat it upwards just a little bit. Good thing we got a nice, so this one here, you can see, I'll put this in there just to hold it there for a second. This one here, this purple is a little thinner on this end than this end. And those charms are sitting right on that. The biggest charm is the one in the middle. You can actually sort of see it. It's a little piece of plastic. It's like the Little Mermaid or something like that. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But the rest of it's all flat with some pearls in there. So that'd be good. And she has gone to this thing where she's added stuff on the ends that gives me more room to do the finger grip, which is great. Where this one here goes all the way to the end. So I applauded her today in her drop she did in the group that I like this extra space on the end. And that is along the shore blank. Let me take this off of here, put some bushings in it. So these require just a little bit more brain power than just drilling a hole on the end. Got to make sure I'm not cutting into too many of those little beautiful doodads on there. Do I have to cut this? That's the question. These are going to be as is, 5 1/4, and these are just a hair over 5 1/4, so we'll be good. Okay, take this down just a hair. All right, we're going to round this one up first. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Yeah, Christina, you'd have to get just the right one, that's for sure. All right, let's take it up to 1,000,000 miles an hour here. I got to pull my curtain back so I don't fling this stuff everywhere. Where's my big sword at? Here we go. And I will admit, I do like the thicker finger grips for these blanks. All right, those are pretty round. Okay, let me catch up here. Hi, Katrina. Oh, Katrina's in the house. Hello, Katrina. So yeah, yes, you made it to writing pen with 3 different. Oh yeah, that's that one from Tyler that has all those different types of woods in there. Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? That was a pretty interesting blank, and it turned beautifully. That's the best part about that one. Let's see, Katrina is in the house. Finally able to catch the live. Thanks for turning my pens. Can't wait to see when they're done. I love those blanks, but you're right, Christina. Tim, I love what you did with my bell blank. Did we do a bell blank for you? I can't remember. I do so many. But I'm glad you like it, and that is the key. Ask all my wonderful friends here. Yeah, Denise, that was a cool looking pen. If anybody wants to see that when I was putting them together, it looks like it's the Partridge Family bus, only a lot chiller. Okay, let's see what we're doing with Katrina's pen here. We're doing rounded pointy 0.60. Okay. All right, first of all, I want to show you, I saw this. Look at this gorgeous mica on the back of here. Oh my goodness. That is going to shine up beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, the Christmas candy shop. Man, I'm telling you, I do. Carrie, she's always beating me up about it. You can't remember anything. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. So many passed through my fingers here. Okay, we're doing round and pointy. And we're going to 0.60, so we're going to just start biting into it here. We're probably at around 0.8 inches right now. So it won't be very long before we're at a 0.60. All right, let's see where we're at already. 0.70. Got more room to go. Carrie's got a shark tooth blank that she wants me to turn for her tomorrow. So that'll be cool. There we go. 0.62. We're almost there. That'll probably do it right there, I'll bet you. 0.6.5. That's perfect. All right, let's do some pointy of the rounded and pointy flavor. Man, 78 today, Joe. And you got 81. That's February. I mean, come on. This is wild. Yeah, Cindy, that all those types of woods in that one. Can't remember all their names now. Yes, Carrie remembers it all. And she always says, you remember when you did that one? I'm like, no. Then if she shows it to me, I'll remember it. And here's the funny part. In a little over 3 years now, just literally over 3 years, or right at 3 years, 3 years and a month, we've turned 4,400 pens. I cannot remember that many. Plus, I've probably done, to this point, 120 to 130 ink pens and a couple of fountain pens. So, yeah, I can't remember all that. Ooh, 87. Very nice. I don't mind the heat, don't mind the cold. I know how to get comfortable in either one. But I will say for driving and playing outside and stuff, I like a little bit of warmth more than the cold. When I was a kid, I liked the outside door, you know, in the summertime, but I really loved winter. All right, we're getting down to 0.7 again. All right. And again, you know, with these along the shore blanks, there's about a limited number of turns you can do because you really don't want to cut into the gorgeousness that, quite frankly, everybody's attracted to, and that's all the little doodads in there. You want to somehow try to highlight them, like the bell one. I remember that one now. Oh, yeah, Carrie's got them all, Joe. It crazed me. I like the shark tooth and the alligator blanks. Yeah, they're cool. Very, very cool. 0.62. A little bit more. Beautiful. There we go. I gotta thin the finger rise right here. So I had my doctor's checkup this week. Very exciting. All came out very well. Everybody knows about that A1C thing. Mine in August was a 6.0. That's not good. Too fat, eating too many sugars. That's my problem. So I changed my diet. Lost 35 pounds with a little help of that shot there, so I'm not so dang hungry. And my A1C dropped from 6.0 to 5.1. Man, I was excited when I read that this morning. Had the doctor's visit yesterday. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm very, very happy. All right. One of the things I want to do, and I do on these particular pens, they do take a little longer. That's why we charge a little extra for the hybrids, because you got to do a little bit of extra stuff here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this a little bit so I can see what's on the inside. So we'll just throw a little, just to get rid of all the knife marks and try to see what exactly is in this blank. I can see the big lady, pink, what do you call it, Little Mermaid in the middle there. I was going to say pink lady, but it's a red-haired Little Mermaid. So you get sort of a sneak peek here as we try to figure out what to do. All right, that's pretty smooth there. Not the finish smooth, but decently. Yeah, so you can see what's in there really well. So we've got a Little Mermaid lady here, and we're just getting to the edge of her little plastic thing. So we don't want to go too far into that. And we got pearls everywhere, but we got a little red, blue-haired lady there. What is that thing? Sorry for my head sticking in there. Is that just a piece of glitter or something? Oh, I think, oh, I see. So the red hair up there, the body, and then that's the tail. That little bit of tail right there. Okay, and then this one up here is, and again, red hair, and she's swimming around there somewhere. Yes, I'm pretty happy about that. BP is down. All the right things are going in the right direction, so that's good. And see, we just started cutting into the edge of that medallion in the middle. Okay, so I think, let me go figure out where the middle is first to sort of make it look symmetric. Okay, so we're really at like 5.5. That's 2, 2 3/4. There's our middle. How's she in the middle? She doing good in the middle there? She's a little north of the middle there. So she is sitting right here. This little doodad in the middle. And here's the exact center, I think. Let's see, 5 1/2, 2 3/4. Yeah, so that's the middle right there, going through the top of her hair there. So we don't want to cut in this area at all. So we're probably going to have to nick it into here and nick it right into here, because that'll be above that head of hair and right above that head of hair. All right, pretty minimal. Look like a big single pane window, essentially. I was hoping for a drop to like 5.7 or 5.6 maybe, but man, to go to 5.1, I'm like, whoo. And I'm on what I call the Chat GPT diet. I tell it everything I'm eating, every single thing I'm eating and drinking for the day. How's my fats? How's my carbs? How's my protein? How's my fiber? How's my sodium? All that kind of junk. And it reads it back to me. I'm taking supplements based upon what it tells me I'm lacking. Okay, we're just going to come in here just a little bit, because I'm not really sure how deep those pearls are. And I don't want to get into those pearls. Anybody heard of Montana silversmiths? I'm going to turn this up to mega fast to get rid of that jitter. Hello, Diamonds by Will. How the heck are you doing? Good to see you. All right, looking pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be pretty minimal because old sister Little Mermaid's all over the place there. All right, let's see how we're doing now. Yeah, so in 6 months, man, 6.0 down, she was like, I'm going to put you on some drugs and some this. And she mentioned a bunch of names I can't even remember. And I'm like, nah, I really don't like taking medications. So I'm going to work on this myself. And I went to Chat GPT and said, how do I do this? What do I need to eat? So my day normally is I'll do a Premier protein drink in the morning. Usually drink 2 bottles of water, you know, those little 500 milliliter bottles of water. And usually that holds me for a while. If it doesn't, I'll drink another water or have a Coke Zero or something. And then after Carrie gets up, I will have usually, I was doing cottage cheese, but I'm switching to Greek non-fat yogurt because less sodium. But I would do usually 2 cups of cottage cheese with 9 ounces of blueberries, which is like a big cut of blueberries. That's good, Will. Glad you're doing well, buddy. And then I'll usually eat a can of peas, but I actually just switched to frozen peas because peas in a can have a lot of sodium, and frozen peas. And by the way, I could eat peas like candy. Literally, I will just nuke those things now in the bag, and I'll just pour it into a bowl, put a tablespoon of butter on it, and just eat it like it's oatmeal or cereal or whatever. I love peas, especially sweet peas. If you said, hey, here's some baby LeSueurs, you had me. Oh, I'm a baby LeSueur. So anyway, peas have protein and a lot of fiber. And then I'll probably eat a container of raspberries, because raspberries are got a little tiny bit of protein in them and a lot of fiber. They are the elite fiber food. I got Carrie eating them now too, although she always loved raspberries. And sometimes I'll eat just a container of blackberries. One of my favorite snacks in the afternoon is 2 bananas with 3 tablespoons of all natural peanut butter. Oh man, that's so good. I don't know who invented peanut butter and banana, but whoo-hoo, that's good stuff. And again, that's got some fat, the healthy fats in it, a little bit of salt, a lot of peanuts, some protein. And you know what? Carrie and I go out less to eat now. One of my favorite indulgences is one of those California Pizza Kitchen personal pizzas, the Sicilian or the chicken barbecue. Oh man, that's so good. And I'm a guy that doesn't get bored with food. Yes, ma'am, Joe. Elvis, baby. Peanut butter and bananas. Me and Elvis, boy. Woo. I feel really good right there. All right, let's go up. Yes, he did. I think he added some other stuff too when he got a little crazy. Some honey or some graham crackers or vanilla wafers. I think more vanilla wafers than graham crackers. He had a lot of variations. Not sure if he dove into the raisin part or the coconut part. He may have. But peanut butter and banana, that was his deal. I'm telling you, good old Elvis, right? Must have some glitter there. I can feel. No, there's nothing there. Weird. I can feel something, but there's nothing there. That's good. That's good. And my goals are sort of a high protein day, right at 150 grams. 150 grams of protein a day. That protects my heart and my muscles and all that good stuff. Aim for about 35 grams of really good fat. Aim for about 25 grams of fiber. I am living life. And then when Carrie and I go out to eat, we share a meal because neither of us can eat the whole thing. It's sort of like Freddie Mercury's song, Who Wants to Live Forever? I don't want to live forever, but I don't want to die too young from something I can help with. That's for sure. I like it with sugar sprinkled on them. Only 2 things I like about Elvis. The sands. The sands. What's the sands? Oh, the sandwiches and the song In the Ghetto. That's a great song. And his mother cried. Yeah, that's a good song. In the ghetto. Great song. Can't argue with you there, Cindy. I could try, but I would just lose. Seafood salad. Heck yeah, Larry. Larry's a seafood guy. Grilled salmon with spinach. That would be good. That's pretty healthy too, I think. It's number 4. Here comes number 5. Man, I might go sell some gold and silver tomorrow. Gold and silver, getting up there again. 5,200 for gold. 93, I think, is where silver ended today, or thereabouts. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the same thing, Joe. Got big eyes, but really what I want is a lot of flavor. Yeah, when I had Sirius XM for free, you know, when you buy a car, they give it to you for a couple of months, or you rent a car, it might be in there. I always go to the Elvis channel. Not even sure if it's there anymore. It's been a while. But I can listen to Elvis all day long. Yep, omega-3 fatty acid. You bet, Larry. You bet, baby. All right. And there she is. The only thing I like about this one is we cut into the side of that little plastic. It's like one of those shrinky dinks kind of thing, but you can't tell. It's just, I know we did. That looks pretty. I really love this mica on the back. Look at that. That is too cool. It's mica, and it's got a good peppering of, I think, maybe red-haired glitter or something. Looks like it's got a red tint to it. That's right, Joe. If it's fishy, you don't eat salmon. It's not good at that point. Prior to then, though, delicious. All right. Yeah, I don't need a lot. I just like little bits of everything. Good flavor. We bought this big thing of cashews at Sam's Club or Costco, the Kirkland brand of cashews. And usually that doesn't last long in our house. It's still 3/4 full, and we've had it for 3 months. So when we have a snack, we just grab a few of them. All right, here we go. Woo. See, on these triple things here, you get things like this that fly off because they poured one, and then this goes around what they already poured, and it doesn't really stick that well. And that comes flying off at me, which is why I wear glasses. Can't really help it. It's part of the pouring process. And Cindy, I think we'll preview your other tray tomorrow night. I'd love to pop it out and check it out because I'm always very, very curious to see how the next test goes. But I don't want to bend it up or, you know, screw it up because it might be good. Might be the one. How'd you like those colors, though, Cindy? I know you're busy whipping. Okay, I'll be here. Excellent. Okay. Still got more to go. You can hear when it gets round. Right, Larry? All of a sudden it gets really smooth. You know what's funny is these wobble the most in the middle. I don't know why. You can tell by the way the resin is not peeling off, but chipping off. See, when I get right in here, it's like a steady bead. When you get down here, it's like confetti. All right, we're round now. Now let's slow it down. See what it looks like. Can't really see in there too well, so we'll just go for it. I can see where the edges are. We might hit a little bit of that glitter that's going way towards the edge, but we'll try to stay away from it. Okay, rounded pointy, 0.60. Yeah, I'm always itching, Cindy, to pop that thing out of the pot and see what it looks like, but I have found through experience, even though it's demoldable in 4 hours, let's leave it sit overnight. .70. Going down. Joe, what were you diamond painting today? What pattern you working on? Or what canvas, I should say. That'd be the right term, right? Which canvas are you doing? Okay, 6.5. And Cindy, are you working on getting the wall up right now, or are you diamond painting and you were just planning it or getting stuff out of the closet or the totes or whatever? Okay, 0.60 on the money. You like those colors. That's excellent, Cindy. We got it right. I know you approve them, but you know, sometimes it always looks a little different after you shake them all out in the resin and put it all together, but glad you like them. And Cindy's desire was to have those letters done like that in some manner, and this is the way we chose, and then have that Maleficent, or yeah, I think it's Maleficent. I just can't get that stuff off there. The easiest way is just to blow it off. There we go. It's gone now. Everyone gotten so touchy over things in the news, they're not getting their business they were getting. Who's not getting their business? Oh, she's DPing right now. Very nice. Let's trim the end here, get it all nice and square. That makes your tip sit right in there nice and neatly. Yeah, I'm really waiting for the right one of these along the shore blanks. I know it's going to be awesome because I'll be able to do about 3 or 4 restraints in there and it'll refract the light really cool. Just waiting for the right one. .62, very close. Very nice. Want to get that super square on that end there. Okay, let's see what we got here in the middle. I actually got a little window I can see into there. Let me trim that just a little bit. And then we will sand it again. Turn that blower off there. Get the diaper in here. Get this shined up and see what kind of doodads we got in the middle. The Mexican restaurant, Tim, not getting, oh, the business they were going. Oh. Like right now, the Mexican restaurants aren't doing well. They're not shutting down around here. They are pretty busy. I see your other comment there, Larry, but I can't see all the words because that little heart is in front of it. So I'll wait till it rolls up. Ooh, that feels smooth. Okay, so we're not penetrating anything yet. I'm going to sand that down just a little bit more. I think this is one of those, what do you call the one with Will Ferrell? Or not Will Ferrell, Will Smith? Aladdin. That's what this one looks like, I think. Let me get a little bit clearer so I can see inside it. We had a new one just open in Richardson and City Line. Manny's Mexican Kitchen. Very nice. I could go in that place, have some fajitas, guacamole. Man, I'm fat, dumb, and happy. All right, let's see what this looks like here. Keep smearing it with junk all over my fingers. There we go. Okay, so we got, who's got the black hair and the blue bodice with the white thing? What is this one? I don't know. Is this Belle? It's not a mermaid. It's not a sea creature. But she does have not a bikini top, but like a halter top kind of thing on this one here. Again, we're probably pretty limited to what we can cut into here. Got little hearts right in there, a couple of hearts there. There's the genie. There's the genie. So this is Aladdin. Okay. What's the lady's name in Aladdin? Tiffany or something? I can't remember all the names. But it's the girl, whoever she is in Aladdin. Carrie would know in a heartbeat. Kevin would know. So we got that guy right there. We love to highlight him there. We do have a bit of room because this heart is a little close to that side there, and that heart is right on the edge of there. So we're almost into that heart. So I don't want to go too deep on there or right there. So this is the don't go zone here and there because either of those are too close. Let's go find our center. This is like a big math problem, isn't it? There's our center. She's almost right on the center. This is her right there. So she's almost on the center. That's good. Again, I think we may be relegated to just a couple of cuts there, and we're almost into this piece of glitter right there. That's a shiny gold orange kind of thing right there. Might be a seashell or maybe it's just glitter. I'm not sure. The genie is right here. I don't want to cover him up. Dang, man, I could just sand this and be done with it because it's so cute. So finger holds coming up here. We don't want to cut into there. We don't mess with the G. We could go right in here with the end of the finger hold. Let's see how far from the center that is. One and almost an eighth. So if I came over here, 1 1/8, that'd be over here. That's right in the no cutting zone there. It can't be that far over. Jeez, it is. Are we in the middle here? Yeah, we're pretty much in the middle right there. This might be an offset cut. It'll make my head spin because it won't be asymmetric because we don't want to cut into that heart. So we're going to be right here. And look how far this one is away here because I don't want to cut into the genie. I just think that's the way it's got to be. Dang. Jasmine, there you go. Thank you, Larry. You're a genius, buddy. A genius. Okay, this is going to make my head spin because it's not asymmetric. But we're highlighting the blank. We're not making Tim happy. Okay, here we go. Makes my head spin, literally. But it will look good because it's going to highlight what's in the blank. I'm not even OCD or anything like that, or no ADHD, nothing. I just like things symmetrical. We'll do a little dig there. And it's not too far off of perfect, but it's enough that I notice. I know what the shows are. I just don't know all the characters because I could Google them if I needed to. Not something I need to know just off the top of my head. But I'm sure Katrina will appreciate it when she sees inside her blank and sees all the cute little Disney characters. So the question is, how can we do a Disney themed blank and not pay license fees or royalties? Who knows the answer to that question? Because it definitely is a Disney themed blank. How can we do that? All right, that really looks weird because it's off center to me, but we're just going to live with it because I want to see the genie and the jasmine. All right, blow her off. Denise, how was the gun shop today? I always like Denise's gun shop. They got a nice shop. If I lived near her gun shop, it would be a place that I would probably frequent. It would be fun. Oh, slow today. Trump didn't get everybody all fired up out there buying guns, ammo. It's a Friday, too. Maybe it's an off Friday. Yeah, Larry, that's a ways ago with Roger Miller narrating that bad boy, isn't it? By the way, Neil Sedaka died today. He was 88, I think. Not sure what part of the year he was born, but he was born in 1938, 9, something like that. Maybe it was 87. It was nice for my first day back after 10 days off. Oh, heck yeah, right? Yeah, you were the party queen. Having a good time, relaxing. How are the dogs? Yogi and Dexter. They miss you? Or you just taking time off at home and going on your retreat? Yeah, we have lost a few, haven't we? Mr. Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds. He passed the other day. He committed suicide. Very sad. Yeah, he said he was like 70 years old. He said he'd been struggling with bipolar for 20 years. That is no fun. So he self-deleted, which is very sad that somebody couldn't get him the help he needed. Ah, they're gone. They're good. Boarded Friday through Monday. Ah, very nice. At least they were having fun too. Yeah, Robert Duvall. What a great actor. I can't think of something he did that just wasn't wonderful. First saw him in The Godfather that I remember. The gang is back. What's up, Kevin?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Here I am. Yeah, you know, the cuts are limited because of all the little figures on the inside, but they look great. And nobody's, like I tell everybody here, nobody's buying it because I can turn fancy little turns. They're buying it because of the characters and stuff. Now, if I could just stay out of the way and highlight them, we're good to go. I sort of like along the shore blanks because there's less cutting to do, but man, there's a whole lot more thinking. I met David Carradine at a convention. That's Kwai Chang Kane. Wonder why he wasn't friendly. People made him a very rich fella. I mean, he only had one really good show, and that's Kung Fu. But the Carradine family is one of those families like the Baldwin family or the Keach family or whatever. Just a whole bunch of actors in that crowd. Kevin likes to go to those conventions where you meet famous people from yesteryear. I'm sort of like, whatever. Although I did meet Kiss. First hand, front hand. So Denise's dogs, Dexter and Yogi. Dexter, probably the friendliest dog in the world, but he won't get near you. He wants to get close to you so bad, but he just can't stand the excitement. Yogi, she's all over you. She's a sweetheart. Been going to those conventions in the 90s. Yep. Yeah, they are charging prices now. My goodness. There's a guy that's got a YouTube channel that he goes to these celebrity things in around California, down to LA, of course, that area. And he's been to quite a few of them. And some of the big names, they sort of got to get in line, pay the money, don't video me, don't tape me unless you're paying. I'm thinking, are they that hard up or they just need the money that bad or something? I don't know. I know. I would just stand off in the distance and take a picture of myself with them in the background. There's my selfie. Not paying you $40. Yeah, Kiss was fun. Yeah, Charlton Heston. I hope he was a nice guy.
Hello, Ann Raccoon Eye. Good to see you.
Carrie's back. Saying hi to Ann. Yeah, Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, they're pretty cool guys. Tommy Thayer, who's the replacement for Ace Frehley, the drummer. And I can't remember the drummer's name, but he's a pretty nice guy, too, that replaced Brian Criss. Was that his name, Brian Criss? That wrote Beth. Today is Friday. Oh, April's here, finally. Look at this. We're about ready to send out the search party. We're calling the Colorado Area Search and Rescue. But they told us you're okay. Peter Criss. There you go. Peter Criss. I never met Peter Criss. Never met Ace Frehley either, but now he's dead. Yeah. I wouldn't get it in here. It's all yucky in here. Kevin was showing me his Nintendo 2 or Switch 2, and I'm like, I wouldn't have it around here because you get stuck in something and get it broke. That would be no fun.
And he's like, did you pay for cash?
Thought I was giving blood. There it is. I'm going to buff this one up just so we can look on the inside of it because it'll be cute. No, you're going to have to buff it tomorrow, but I'm just doing a pre-buff just so we can see the inside. I won't even go all the way around. Now, I'll show you. I didn't actually expect to see this, but I'm going to show you what I see Most people would not see this, but I know we will. So let's go look at this real quick, and then we'll put back on the lathe. Okay, here she is. There's the guy I'm trying to protect right there. We didn't cut into the hearts. There's the other girl there, Miss Jasmine, in her dancing dress. There she is down here with the heart, little whatever that cheese is, or dice in the thing. That's pretty cool. It's like prismatic. That's nifty. Oh, it's got a flower in that one. Now, if you'll notice, right in this crease, right here, you see those little marks right there? Those are chatter marks. Most people will not see those, but I will. So I'm going to put this back on the lathe and I'm going to work those out. Can you see them there? There you go. Look at that. Good view right there. Those are chatter marks. Nothing over here, though. It looks really great on this end. Excellent. Okay. Seriously, all day I thought it was Thursday. Well, welcome to Friday, April. We're glad you're here. Yep, Prince Miss Jasmine and Jeannie. You know it. I think he's not here anymore, but Kevin, if you're listening, Joe says, nice job on buffing her blanks. And Kevin will do a much better job tomorrow on this than I will right now. So what do? We're going to take this guy right here. I'm going to stick him in there and slurry that up and get rid of those little chatter marks.
I need to Wi-Fi password.
Joe says, nice job buffing her pens.
Oh. I know. I'm the pro now. Dad's not the pro anymore.
2 capital C's.
Gone.
Rest of it. Typical.
2, 8, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
The exclamation point after it. Oh, speaking of Jasmine, I will have her finished tomorrow. Jasmine will be finished tomorrow.
See you around, Cindy. We'll see you tomorrow. Got to go. She got to go, man. Probably got a hot date or something. Probably going to go see Herbomatic. Fly his airplane. Yeah, I don't like those acrylaster blanks either. They stink. Man, do they smell. They smell like something's wrong. That's how bad they smell. The only resi I found that yeah, the Acrolaster. Yeah, they're terrible. They stink. Yep. Bye, Cindy. Way to go, Kevin. Something out very Bradley. Looks like it's been chewed on. Sometimes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. There we go. Beautiful. Jasmine and the Genie all shine. All we had to do was just fix that Larry right there where the chip out was or the chatter. And they are all gone. Smooth. Smooth, smooth. Why is the door still open? You like it open? I don't think so. All right, everybody. Let's see. Let me flip back the camera here. Come say goodnight, Carrie. And her runny nose clogged.
Hello. Bye.
This is Carrie. I'm Tim. And we'll see you tomorrow night again. Watch for the excitement during the day. There's Kevin hanging out in the back. You guys have a wonderful evening. Happy Friday, April. We'll see you again tomorrow night and watch for premieres during the day. We got lots of little trinket and funny things to do. And we'll check out Cindy's our second attempt at Cindy's tray.
And it's actually March 1st tomorrow.
March? No, it's not. February 28th.
That's Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Today's the 27th. Oh.
28 days, Mom.
Well,
This is not leap year, so we have 28 days this year, not 27, right?
No, that's usually
Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.